Nice. Nice.
Hi people, welcome again to the stream. Apologies for the technical difficulties, as well as today my connection is also having issues, so exercise a bit of patience with me. But we'll get this rolling.
Yes.
But if it doesn't work out very well, then we'll have to cut it short. So without further ado, let's start this thing. Just sit back, relax, get some water, something to eat, and enjoy the show. So, any ideas for today? Because if not, I'll have to keep rolling with the stories.
We can do story. If you want.
Well, that's the plan mostly. Unless you guys wants to do something else.
Yeah, playground all the time. I like playground if you like playground.
Well, stories are nice. Doing playgrounds also fun, but wasn't it like what was it, B class
Hot hatch.
that stuff as
Yeah,
usual?
I did a
It's still
1v1
big class
round, man. It was fun.
hatchbacks.
It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The guy didn't want to take it. He just yeah.
Yeah,
he
just
did
one
the whole
place
thing.
thing.
I saw the picture.
That was like the last round. It was flags. He just jumped around. He could never beat 4. It was individual 4. It's pretty killer. Yeah. Because by the time you get
Very
4th,
good
it's
though.
like you already have 30 seconds to get the next one. It's like, yeah, he's no chance.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that design for the Vol? That pink one?
Welcome
I like
back,
it.
Chief.
I really like that. Yeah. It's done.
Where'd you put it?
And it's not mine. It's Skippy's. Yeah. I can give you
Oh,
just the code
Skippy's?
for it. It's an FH4 chat. I can give you just the code for it if you want it. No, just there you go. It's for the Vol. The Vol. Yeah.
Tune for it.
No,
okay,
it's just
okay.
a design. It's just a design. Well,
Oh, yeah.
could be. Yeah.
Alright, look at my wall.
Okay, so there's 3 stories left to do.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah,
You gotten far.
just 3. I'll start with the British racing.
Yeah. That one takes mostly time trial. You're not
Sounds
open.
like it.
The door isn't open. So,
See, designs and paints.
gotta do it from the app instead.
And please stream, if you have any feedback to do, then please do so. Any details I may be missing. Oh, okay. 2 guys over here.
I can't even copy and paste. Whack.
Just type it. It's 828.
I know how to type.
So do
No,
we
not
wait for
that.
an FS or
Yeah, I would just wait for him.
go?
I
Give
can
me a second.
Tell it for you instead
Okay.
of copy and paste it.
Okay.
Just follow the numbers. And you just type the code out.
Tapping it. I also started my own stream. To what
Nice.
avail?
I'm gonna retrieve the link for the from the Discord.
Actually, not bad. I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
Where is the link? Where's the link?
Alright. Join, yes.
Where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the link? Oh. So it's there. Just in case. This is NFS's point of view if you're interested in watching it too.
No, person my stream. Oh, my thanks. My good thanks, my good fare.
No problem,
Yeah, watch
buddy.
that side. Fortunately, my side, still have to
I'm
get
trying to
off it.
join you, Rogan. Are you in the muscles lobby?
Yes, his is always a problem, but yeah.
Wait, there's one thing I actually should turn off. Which I don't know why it didn't do it. But okay.
There's a jag following my Honda.
He's got a jack.
He's got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, I got a head-to-head.
Turn around when it's
Oh
your
no,
turn to
what
do so.
should he do?
Oof.
Out there, he's got a jack. Is this thing actually gonna work? Sheesh.
Did you run? Almost in here. There you go.
400 meters. Turn left.
Oh, you saw me join? Well, I joined the convoy,
Yeah,
but not the
it's
lobby.
to join.
Yeah.
Join convoy, but not the lobby. The session is a little bit broken because it doesn't allow you to join. Ugh.
Of all the times you have to freaking slide, you have to do it. Thank you, Honda. Stupid Honda.
Run it out. Oh, the SA. Yeah, it's gonna be that.
Okay, I'm free.
Why can't I join? Why? Being reset lobby, maybe. It's just dumb.
Ow. Shall we change the session or what?
Where?
I don't know. I mean, it's because NFS can't join.
Yeah, sure. We'll do that.
Okay, let's leave the convoy.
It's a different color.
Find your session. That.
Huh?
What?
Timing every time. Sheesh.
Damn! Look at him jump. Wow, it's an airplane, man. Did you see that? Oh,
Find
you
your session.
He jumped from the tower over there, the windmill. An airplane.
Rogan, can you find the session too? Can you
I'm
find the
already in
session?
one.
Oh,
It says that the session doesn't exist.
yeah, you just can go for a second.
Ugh.
Jeez.
Oh, you gotta press convoy. You gotta press player list, and then press
I
Y.
know. I know, I did that and it doesn't work. It says that the lobby doesn't exist.
I never, yeah, I never.
Weird.
Is that a Supra?
Is that a Supra? Is that a Supra?
Supra?
Is that a Supra?
Want me to join you instead?
Yeah.
I don't know if that will fix that, but
Do you exist?
now I'm convoy leader with.
We left that one. It's probably not gonna exist. Let's join.
Joining your session.
Don't do anything. You're searching. Oh, you're searching for a second.
Convoy leader. But I don't see you in game for some reason.
Okay, I think you're still searching for a session.
Yeah.
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 That's for days.
Why are you gonna hit the FH5 billboard? Look at that. CC and FH5.
Yeah.
That's the billboard.
That's my connectivity really.
How is it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna see in a second.
I don't even see you in a convoy. Oh, you love
Oh, you know why I can't join? Because Torito can't qualify and server connectivity is blocked. When?
Would you do that manually every time?
Why?
I don't
Fuck.
wanna deal with that puzzle.
Shit. Right, fine. You guys play by yourselves while I fix this stupid garbage.
Why do you have to go through that? That's
Oh,
illegal.
what the hell was...
2-for-1 travel pass.
He has to manually do this.
Every fucking time.
Oh, you like
It is
manual,
fucking
so there you
shit.
go. Here's manual. We have automatic, so that was the plan.
LOL. is it?
So what?
Stay right there. Go back there. Go back to the store.
Ice cream.
I'll make you do it.
Alright. Wait, then I have to make you leader. I am. I'm a leader, and I'm gonna leave.
I'm a goner. I'm a goner. No,
No, I'm gonna leave convoy. Just. I gave lead to Damaso,
Yeah.
and I left convoy. Let's see.
So shall we start it? The Amy?
I'll leave again. I could try again.
So it's disabled. All right. Just that and this. Of course, I have to fucking. D.
Oh well.
Run as administrator.
I'll do it on my own in the meantime.
Great to see you. We're shooting a documentary about car culture in the UK, and I need a second driver. You've made a name for yourself, and it would be great to have you aboard. It's simple. You drive, I tell the story. Let's do it.
Still disabled. Okay then. Still disabled.
From Aston Martin to McLaren and Bentley, Great Britain is
Why is it
home to
disabled?
over a century of automotive excellence. I'm Rebecca Dawson. Welcome to British Racing Green, a documentary celebrating that history.
Torito, Rembla. It's still the same
Aston
fucking
Martin
server. What do you mean?
DB5 Vantage was the quintessential Grand Tourer of the 1960s.
So this shit
combining
doesn't
British
work anymore?
Engineering
Oh.
and Italian design.
That's close.
Are you actually kidding me?
Did you get a message?
So you remember that old fix that somehow helps you qualify for 3 or whatever?
No, I know.
Yeah, that shit doesn't fucking work. Are you serious? That is just beyond
The
stupid.
Vantage featured side draft carburetors and a refined
fix it?
camshaft profile,
Can it do anything?
capable of a blistering top speed of 162 miles an hour in 1964.
Who would have thought that this kind of shit would happen?
The clean lines of Superleggera's bodywork, reclining seats and wool carpets created a car that was luxurious as well as fast.
What the hell do you?
Okay, what's gone?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn left.
Oh. Hey, you made it all of that!
Oh, are you fucking
Turn around
kidding
when
me?
it is safe to do so.
Ugh. I finally found out what broke my shit, and I'm going to uninstall it.
Wasn't that thing a long time ago?
Where's Armory?
Installed? Oh.
Fuck off.
I also forgot to turn on TC again.
From
Okay,
Aston
back
Martin to
action.
McLaren and Bentley, Great Britain is home to over a century of automotive excellence. I'm Rebecca Dawson. Welcome to British Racing Green, a documentary celebrating that history. The Aston Martin
Install,
DB5
where
Vantage
is
was the quintessential Grand
Apps?
Tourer of the 1960s.
Watch it right in the
Combining
game.
British
or the
engineering
game itself.
and Italian design.
I mean, what kind of settings are you running since you're supposed to run manual?
Delete this.
The Vantage featured side draft carburetors and a refined camshaft profile, capable of a blistering top speed of 162 miles an hour in 1964.
Christ, my permissions are still
The clean
fucked.
lines of Superleggera's bodywork,
Oh, the fuck
reclining
you can
seats and
fuck
wool
up the computer.
carpets created a car
It's
that was
beyond me.
luxurious as well
No,
as
this is something beyond the
Beyond
usual thing.
Windows.
No, it's a thing that spans multiple systems. All permissions stay from all computers. So if you do try to get access to all this stuff, it gets pretty
This car would
annoying.
form the basis for the DB range, with later cars
And I actually need to
improving
find a
the design
program
in
that
many
just
ways,
lets me do this
but
shit
none
quickly.
ever achieved the sheer iconic perfection of the Vantage.
In 200 meters,
Never mind, the old thing still works. It's just something on my part that didn't work. That was really stupid of me.
For all of
Alright,
its beauty and
I could join
engineering
you.
perfection, only 65 of these beautiful machines would ever be built. If you own one, you own a piece of British history.
It was an Xbox.
For 1 second.
in 200 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
The silver DB5
Yeah.
would be immortalized in half
Fucking
a
kidding
century
me?
of cinema.
Oh
The
man,
classic Aston Martin.
I'm like an extra week today.
It's still here. Are you cock goblin? Yeah,
In
then
2016,
this is
a new
fucking
DB
fault.
was unveiled, heralding the dawn of Aston Martin's second century. The DB11 is the first production turbocharged Aston Martin.
Kill this.
Is it a
triangle.
worthy successor to that legacy?
Fuck off. Never exist again.
The short
Disgusting
answer
heap of shit.
is yes. It's bold,
Every time.
responsive, and agile. It's perhaps the best GT chassis in the world. And listen to it.
What the hell now?
I can't even wait. As soon as I open the Xbox app, the connection just gets it. I can just see.
Able to hit 60 miles an hour in 3.5 seconds. The DB11's 5.2
It says
litre
it's
twin
still
turbo
offline, there's no
V12
error though.
boasts a top speed of over 200 miles an hour.
Oh, but I have to do. I should change the server.
The DB11 is not the fastest car in the world, but then it's not trying to be. It's sophisticated, effortless luxury. It's an Aston Martin.
But still, what do you mean? Why is this a problem now? I
Right,
genuinely don't
crash.
understand.
Watch. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Here we go again. Part
The
2.
short answer is yes. It's bold, responsive, and agile. It's perhaps the best GT chassis in the world. And listen to
Fuck.
it.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. And I'm running without any traction control. I'm gonna get the drive with chances with the shortcut again.
Able to hit 60 miles an hour in 3.5 seconds, the DB11's 5.2 litre twin-turbo V12 boasts a top speed of over 200 miles an hour. The DB11 is not the fastest car in the world, but then it's not trying to be. It's sophisticated, effortless luxury. It's an Aston Martin.
No, 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 no! Oh. Of course! Part 3! I mean, they're dry.
The short answer is yes. It's bold, responsive, and agile. It's perhaps the best GT chassis in the world. And listen
F
to
you!
it.
Turn around when it is
Don't you
safe to do
dare
so.
to fucking slide on me too much! Ah, fuck it, I already lost a lot of time.
The short answer is yes. It's bold, responsive, and agile. It's perhaps the best GT chassis in the world. And listen to it. Able to hit 60 miles an hour in 3.5 seconds, the DB11's 5.2
Oof.
litre twin-turbo V12 boasts a top
left.
speed of over 200 miles an hour.
Okay, it's gonna
The DB11 is not the fastest car in the world, but then it's not trying to be. It's sophisticated, effortless luxury. It's an Aston Martin. The DB11's front strakes channel air to create a virtual spoiler, providing downforce without compromising the car's clean lines. Brilliant. Most importantly, I think, the DB11 proves that Aston Martin is ready for another century of beautiful cars. And I can't wait.
30 seconds, come on! Come on! Come on! Don't get out, don't get out! Made it!
Beautiful as they are, Aston Martins are only one of many cars made in the United Kingdom. Let's see what else is out there.
Woo. Well, I guess I get a freaking wheel spin. Alfa Romeo 4C. I take it. Second century. Excuse me while I check Discord. Ah, Rogan just left. Oof. Okay, next part. Searching first. Oh, okay, next chapter.
This is shaping up nicely. Time for a change of pace, though. At least at first. The next segment is about Land
Water.
Rover, and we'll be starting out with the Type 3.
Oh, shit. Okay, so
Land Rover, the British sports utility vehicle. But before that, they were actual utility vehicles. Solid, tough trucks, unstoppable over almost any terrain.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Yep.
The Land Rover Type
Yes,
3 marks the point where that shift begins. And we'll be looking at what that meant.
Recalculating route.
Land Rovers have taken on almost every task imaginable. They've been generators, tractors and ambulances. They've brought peace and carried medicines to disaster zones. They've even been buses. Over 500,000 Series 3s were built, and over 70% of those are still on the road today. They were extensively exported and built under license abroad. Belgium, South Africa, even Australia and New Zealand. With a robust chassis and signature Land Rover engineering, the Type 3 also marked the first time that buyers could choose interior options, like seat box protectors and cubby boxes. That trend continued, and by 1982, Land Rover were offering the county spec Type 3. Leisure drivers could choose from such luxuries as all-cloth seats, soundproofing, and tinted glass. The trend was increasingly clear, and the future of the Land Rover was starting to take shape. If you squinted, you could already see the shape of the first sports utility vehicle, the Range Rover. While the stock Type 3 would never be particularly fast uphill, there is almost no hill that it couldn't climb, or down for that matter, if you put a proper winch on it. In 1978, a Series 3 was custom built for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. It only had 1,892 miles on the clock when it was auctioned into private hands. And it was in perfect condition. It would be. After all, she trained as a mechanic in the 1940s and will likely remain the only royal able to strip and rebuild an engine.
Shit. Oh no.
In 200 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Along with the Range Rover, others would follow. Discovery, Defender, and the
Screw this. It's not
Freelander.
gonna work.
Each a more
Yeah.
sophisticated and enjoyable
I
utility
can
vehicle.
stream them.
But none of
Fuck it.
them were a replacement for the Type 3. They were a different kind of car. The Type 3 was arguably the first sports utility vehicle, an evolution of the design that would lead ultimately to this. The Bowler Nemesis, an off-road racing vehicle that turned into a production SUV, the Nemesis EXR. It sports a turbocharged 5-litre Land Rover Jaguar engine, crammed into a carbon fibre chassis with integral roll cage. It even has the grille, headlights and rear lights from a Range Rover.
Whoa, shit! Oh my
It
god.
sports a turbocharged 5-litre
Fuck
Land
you,
Rover
generators.
Jaguar engine, crammed into a carbon fibre chassis with integral roll cage. It even has the grille, headlights and rear lights from a Range Rover.
I've done it better.
A fully independent suspension design and a 415-litre racing fuel cell allows the Nemesis to take on the longest Dakar stages.
I got more than enough points. Oof. But there's never enough points for this. Oof.
This is an all-terrain supercar. That's the only fair description for this. But that's what you get when you build an SUV with Land Rover DNA.
Yes. This is going to be good. There will spin. Body save. Okay, next bucket list.
Hope you're enjoying yourself. I know I am. It's great to be able to just focus on telling the story while someone else handles the driving for once. Let's get to the next one. This time, it's Lotus.
Yeah, sure. Sometimes I wish the co-driver was Jeremy Clarkson. That would be hilarious.
Lotus Engineering Limited began as many stories in British engineering do. In an old barn. The first Lotus cars were offered as kits. You built them yourself. From 1962, they began to actually build the cars themselves. The A.M.A Sprint showed exactly what they intended to do.
Brilliant. That wasn't exactly how I wanted to do it. Hello. Hello.
Lotus
Rogan's
Engineering
back.
Limited began as
Hello,
many
Rogan.
stories in British engineering do. In an old barn. The first Lotus cars were
The thing is,
offered
it's
as
constantly
kits.
fire.
You built
Ain't
them
that
yourself. From
all
1962, they began to actually build the cars
My
themselves.
problem's
The
completely
A.M.A
different.
Sprint showed
That's
exactly
this-
what they intended to do.
Mine is it's frequent.
Turn around
Occasionally,
when it is
though.
safe to do so.
That's why I don't stream. Because I have such like this. Always 5 bars. The game and Discord don't like each other. Having both on
Designer
just kills
Colin
it. Having
Chapman
stream,
famously
have mercy
said,
on this thing.
adding power
Yeah.
makes you faster on
Like
the
only
streets.
lasts like 10 minutes.
Subtracting
With
weight
the stream,
makes
Discord,
you faster
and the game.
everywhere.
No,
He knew what he was talking about.
can't even have that.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Even if I have 5
Turn
bars,
right.
just,
In 100 meters,
you know, like
turn left.
voice chat starts spazzing out. Everybody starts like you know,
Widely
skipping
hailed
frames or
as
something
one of
like
the
that.
greatest sports
They need
cars
to
of the
update their firmware or
1960s.
something. Everyone's
The
lagging
A.M.A would be
and sound
closely
and
studied and
slowly moving,
emulated,
and it just made
inspiring such
slowly fading
masterpieces as
away.
the Mazda
'Cause my ping gets so
MX-5.
high and shit.
The A.M.A has all the energy, style, and enthusiasm you would
I
expect.
can only sparingly use
Bold,
it. Once I
quick,
use it,
and
that's
fun.
it.
So much so that they put it in the name.
I'm just not cooperating today. That's all.
The A.M.A Sprint was a financial as well as an engineering success for Lotus, validating their approach to design
boards,
and resulting in a
high,
whole
super high.
family of light, agile roadsters. Which brings us to this, the Lotus Exige. It's heavier than the A.M.A, admittedly, but it's
can't join the mouse,
faster.
so he's in story.
Much, much.
He didn't help with those.
I'm on the Lotus.
Touch the
Is everything
pedals,
fine?
the Exige responds with
Getting 3
instant,
stars constantly.
relentless
Piece of
acceleration,
cake.
as you'd expect.
I'm doing the Lotus one. I got to reach
With a
3
0 to
stars in
60 time of
1 minute and a
3.8
half.
seconds.
Yes,
and a
but
top
is
speed
that your
of
first one?
170
Oh, I'm
before
already on
upgrades and
the
tuning.
third
The Exige
piece of the
is
story.
uncompromising.
Okay, keep pedal to the
there's no power steering, so you can really feel the road. A genuinely thrilling drive, and one that isn't afraid to demand you take it seriously.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
That was quite shocking. No, Crasherino! Oh my god! I thought I'm gonna make it this time. Yeah. I'd have to cut the forest to make it 130.
Touch the pedal.
Okay, so I have to travel all this in 1.5.
The Exige responds with instant, relentless acceleration, as you'd expect. With a 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 170 before upgrades and tuning, the Exige is uncompromising. And there's no power steering, so you can really feel the road. A genuinely thrilling drive, and one that isn't afraid to demand you take it seriously.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
No! Oh, shit. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. I'm so calling bullshit.
Touch the pedal, the Exige responds with instant, relentless acceleration, as you'd expect. With a 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 170 before upgrades and tuning, the Exige is uncompromising.
Oh, fudge. I fucked it. I had to fuck it up.
Touch the pedal, the Exige responds with instant, relentless acceleration, as you'd expect. With a 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 170 before upgrades and tuning, the Exige is uncompromising. And there's no power steering, so you can really feel the road. A genuinely thrilling drive, and one that isn't afraid to demand you take it seriously.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Oh my god, I lost so much. That was rough.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Oh no, fucking no! I almost got it! Ah, come on! That was a very close one.
Touch the pedal, the Exige responds with instant, relentless acceleration, as you'd expect. With a 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 170 before upgrades and tuning, the Exige is uncompromising. And there's no power steering, so you can really feel the road. A genuinely thrilling drive, and one that isn't afraid to demand you take it seriously.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Okay. I downloaded a specific registry file which allows me to take ownership in a relatively short time. Rather than to individually take ownership of every single file, just take everything and force it to do for a line of text.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
And with
Here we go.
2 new cars in 2020, Lotus looks set to push the benchmark of the experienced sports car well into the next century.
Spiffing. It's just spiffing. Okay, next chapter is...
Done much rallying? That's a joke. We've all seen what you've been up to. We're doing the next bit on location. You'll see why when you get there.
Okay, why am I driving the Honda?
Because that's your default car.
Oh well,
Change it from.
that is plenty of time. Oh well.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Oh, it's fine. Okay.
Ford, that most American of cars. But the Ford Escort, oh, that's British. And more than that, the Escort would become for many synonymous with Group B. In the 70s, Ford had embraced that destiny so firmly that they'd begun their own championships to find new drivers. Drivers for cars like the RS 1800. This was a car designed explicitly for rallying, with a powerful fuel-injected 1790cc Cosworth BDE engine. Homologation rules required that all cars entered into the group be production, so Ford built 200 of them. The RS 1800 raced to victory after victory across the rallying world, on almost every continent and across every terrain type imaginable. This car was basically unbeatable. The RS 1800 brought home 17 World Rally Championship victories for Ford.
That's a nice number.
So, of course, Ford set out to design a better one. The RS 200 Evolution was their answer. A purpose-built rally car designed to do one thing: win Group B.
You distinguish a monster in game.
With a 1.8 turbocharged Ford Cosworth BDT engine and all-wheel drive, the RS 200 had perhaps the best suspension platform of any car of its era. The chassis was fiberglass from Reliant, and the massive Ford parts bin was raided to give the car that iconic look.
Oh. Uh-oh. Got it, I got it, I got it. Yes! Oh, bullshit. Double bullshit!
Fortunately, Ford built over 200
Oh, that was a close call.
homologation requirements for Group B, so you can still
That was a
find them
close call.
if you're lucky.
Full spin. What's the price? Bruh. Red flats.
Likes flats.
Yeah. Want some red flats?
Good one for you.
You in game or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just check on like
That. I don't know if I can join, but I'll try. But if it does it once, then I did that.
yeah, it's because I was in offline mode.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's that once I get in session, it's only a limited time. So if you start cutting out, you might hear you cut out my end. It's, yeah,
Okay. Okay. I'm in. Only the leader may start, says. Oh. Hey.
What? You're about to say that?
Okay, I'm gonna check the map first. Ah, there you are.
Yeah, I don't know how much I lost. The internet is, like this stuff. We usually do.
Wanna do the Forza Dawn?
Fine.
Okay, I'm teleporting
the
now.
lightest. We got.
Forza
Been a
Live
while.
will begin shortly. Good luck.
Teleport for free. So, change car.
Where? Oh. Switch. Come on, switch it. Switch the car. I think we
Forza
go,
Live will
all the
begin
way
soon.
to the jump.
Good luck.
Let's see. Where's this playground? Should we go?
Forza Live, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Round 1 started!
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, I don't like that one. Jump in the middle of nowhere. How to go for this one.
Oh shit!
Sucks. Hey, as long as I didn't get that number.
Really? Fail!
Yeah, you can't teleport this one. You just gotta jump both ways. Fire spin sit. Whoa. Almost done.
Round 1 complete! Get to round 2!
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, it's this one.
Oh.
Oh, the next one is drift. Hopefully we goes to the He just runs straight. Cars. Theories.
Oof.
1 complete. Get to round 3.
Tokyo Dorifto.
Drive up to it.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, of course, yes. Face the opposite way. Make sure to prepare a car for these when we guns like these. FH5. We will flip these cars. Oh!
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Safe to do so.
In a car that's appropriate here is this car and then the Supra. Because you need a car with drift skills, which basically no one really has here. Which boosts the points by a bit. Like 30%. Not only that, I can slide on its own. But yeah, you have every right to play as casual. The fact that the points are so far.
Where's the beam though? There it is.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
God damn it. You're not going up fast enough. Because, oh, you just changed your car now. That's why you should do it beforehand. Otherwise, you've already wasted time. Now my man takes a freaking drift. But past halfway through, we would have already got like a 90% done by this point. Oh, that's a conversion part. Oh, that's fine. I don't know.
to
gotta
do so.
change your car. You're already driving a Mustang drift. Have you done the story yet? Hey, thanks for letting us do all the work for this 500 car.
Oh fuck.
That can be done, right? How do people do this? I can't see it now. That wasn't enough.
Round 3 complete. Congratulations.
We did it. We did it. Okay, back to the story.
Yeah, thanks a lot, you jerk. Freaking 599. That guy over there. I'll just do all the work. Crap.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me with the meta car. Wish I can barely drive. You know, in the first run, he was the first one to do that drift event. And he only had like 20,000 because I added 80,000 more. And it was like 112. So that means he was the first one to do it. He only got like 30,000. Pathetic. Yeah. In drift points.
I have to reach 69 kilometers per hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got
okay, next part of the story.
Peel. Yeah, one with
It's
Peel
the
in it.
bill. It's the bill.
You know, I really like
one
this
is this?
car. Not that I'd want to drive it for too long.
Yeah,
Squeeze
you just
yourself
go
in there and
straight.
let's see just how fast
Yeah.
you can make it go.
It's just the best
Which
one.
won't be too fast.
Yeah, it's the best
I could be
car.
surprised.
Oh, it's super slow.
It's not slow. It's super fast.
Peel P50 super fast.
Yeah.
The Peel P50 has the dubious honor of being the smallest production car in the
bet.
world. A one-door microcar coupe, featuring a 42cc air-cooled engine,
Let's keep it
capable
straight.
of a heinous 38 miles an hour. And a handle, so you can pick it up and carry it with you when you get to work. And keep in mind that this is the production version. The prototype had the single wheel at the front.
Are you kidding?
Why would you think that was a good idea?
Come on, one more. Come on.
Come on. Come on. Forward.
Oh,
Come on. Yeah.
I got it.
In 2010, though, production restarted at Sutton in Ashfield. So, if you'd like to own the modern incarnation of
Could be
this, I
worse.
suppose you can.
69. Oh my.
Oh, it's 43 here.
No, I mean the challenge speed
Kate
was 38 miles per hour, which in metric means 69 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
69. The number. The magical number. Has to read that number. The finest sports car.
Hey there! How about a car with some actual legroom and some actual speed? This section's about what happened when McLaren decided to make a road car. You're going to enjoy this.
Oh, that's the sitting position of this thing.
Glorious. I'm gonna so enjoy it.
Right in the middle.
The track and the road have very different requirements. For McLaren, that was a challenge they were more than willing to embrace. In 1988, they set out to create the finest sports car the world has ever seen. By 1993, they had achieved their goal, and the honestly fantastic F1 was the result. 106 would be built across all variants, and it remains one of the very best
Yeah,
road
you really
cars
gotta shift
ever
down. It's not
made.
racing tires.
The F1 has no turbocharger. That would have compromised the driving experience, increased complexity,
Oh, we
and
should help this
resulted
people.
in turbo lag. The F1 is a naturally aspirated supercar, one of the fastest in the world, in
Took a
fact.
cut.
The F1's monocoque chassis is incredibly
I
lightweight,
don't think this is the end.
only 100 kilos all told, which posed a significant challenge because carbon fiber and fiberglass aren't great insulators. So,
Yeah,
McLaren
it's not-
lined
it's
the
sport.
entire engine compartment with gold. McLaren's racing heritage is so deeply ingrained in this machine that when they took it to Le Mans in 1995 and faced off against purpose-built racing machines, they won.
Yeah.
So, with something like the F1 to live up to,
Ooh.
where do you
The
go
successor.
next? Well, you throw the book away again and write an even better one. The result is the McLaren P1, a hybrid electric sports car that stands head and shoulders above the F1.
So viewers, liking the stream so far? Leave comments in
The
the chat.
P1 GTR will hit 60 miles an hour in 2.4 seconds. That's 0.7 seconds faster than the F1. That's an eternity for a supercar.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Oh, shit.
Okay. 280,
Remember those
290,
problems with turbo lag? McLaren solved that with the
brake.
hybrid drive.
3,
While the
339, I
turbos
think.
build
So
pressure,
340.
the electric motor drives the wheels. No
346.
turbo lag, just torque. And because it's a hybrid, it has an all-electric range. Running on batteries alone, that's 6.2 miles. A bit more if
Oh,
you're
yeah,
going
one bar.
downhill.
A long one.
Yeah. It can run just on batteries. I just got a jacket. Okay, the next one is aftermarket excellence. Okay, so it's at 10.
I quite like sleeper cars. Did Alex ever tell you the story of what we got up to in Colorado? There was this sleeper car competition, you see. Let's just say no one was ready for the sunbeam. Lotus never quite let go of the upgrade game. So in addition to building their own supercars, they upgraded cars from other marques too. The Lotus Carlton was one such aftermarket upgrade. Lotus took a respectable four-door Vauxhall saloon and turned it into a supercar. From the outside, there are a few signs that this is something special. wider wheel arches, that sort of thing. But under the
Right.
bonnet, that's where the magic starts.
Turn around.
Oh.
when it's safe.
Oh, hit the barn.
Oh no!
House there too. Oh, you gotta be there pretty quick. Yeah, it's a bit of a distance.
This is gonna suck. This is gonna really suck.
Senator, what's that? No, don't cut. Gives it
Ah, do it. So start again.
You need 10 seconds for that straight.
I did fucked up even in the beginning.
Yeah,
That's
it went
not
too
bad.
fast.
Could we
Remember,
make
this
it
is
a
you
little
can't
more
turn, man. It's just a crawl.
Majestic?
BS.
I quite like sleeper cars.
I go BS.
Did Alex ever tell you the story of what we got up to in Colorado? There was this sleeper car competition, you see. Let's just say no one was ready for the sunbeam.
No sunbeam. Okay, whatever.
Something.
Talbot sunbeam.
Lotus never quite
Chubby
let
too.
go of the upgrade game. So in addition to building their own supercars, they upgraded cars from other marques too. The Lotus Carlton was one such aftermarket upgrade. Lotus took a respectable
Let me take it easy
four-door
on that one,
Vauxhall
hold on.
saloon and turned it into a supercar. From the outside, there are
Just
a
let
few
go,
signs
brake.
that this is something special. Wider wheel arches, that sort of thing.
Ugh.
But under the bonnet,
Oh, okay.
that's where the magic starts.
Stay on the road.
Engine capacity was increased to 3.6 litres, and twin Garrett T25 turbochargers were added. The engine block was reinforced, and new crankshafts were forged by Opel and machined in Germany.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
The tyres were widened, and the tyre compound from the Lotus Esprit was used. To handle camber change issues, they put in the self-leveling suspension from the Opel Senator.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
I did it again.
What did you do?
That was spectacular. Take a breather and
This
let's
doesn't give
try
you
again
time
with
just for a
less
destination.
excitement.
That's not even. I think that's part one.
Yeah. How the hell I'm fucking up now?
That
Oh,
first
wait.
corner, man.
I'm just missing.
Just take it easy on the first corner. That sharp corner. Yeah, just hit the brakes a bit, and just course it around. Oh,
And I just had to hit everyone without watching.
yeah.
Oh my god. Get cancelled.
I quite like sleeper cars. Did Alex ever tell you the story of what we got up to in Colorado? There was this sleeper car competition, you see. Let's just say no one was ready for the Sunbeam.
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 Lotus never quite let go of the upgrade game. So in addition to building their own supercars, they upgraded cars from other marques too. The Lotus Carlton was one such aftermarket upgrade. Lotus took a respectable four-door Vauxhall saloon and turned it into a supercar.
Alright, just slow down here in this corner.
From the outside,
Brakes,
there are a few
then
signs
slow all the
that
way
this
down,
is something
and then
special.
make the corner.
Wider wheel
There you
arches,
go.
that sort of thing.
That's it.
But under the bonnet, that's where the magic
You gotta be used to
starts.
driving heavy cars in this. You can't really do it.
Engine capacity was increased to 3.6 litres, and twin Garrett T25 turbochargers were added. The engine block was reinforced, and new crankshafts were forged by Opel and machined in Germany.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
The tyres were widened, and the tyre compound from the Lotus Esprit was used. To handle camber change issues, they put in the self-leveling suspension from the Opel Senator.
And then just go.
The only upgrade they didn't put in was an electronic speed limiter. All of this resulted in the
Man, it's
Lotus
just
Carlton,
a short one.
designated Type 104 by Lotus. A 177
part
miles
one.
per hour
Is
supercar,
it?
masquerading as a four-door saloon. Only
There we go.
950
Okay,
of these
got
custom
it.
gems were built, and they've become something of a modern classic.
That's the Sunbeam.
The Lotus Carlton was an example of how to turn
Yeah,
a
that's a
saloon
Sunbeam.
into a supercar. But that's not the only thing Lotus got up to. In 1979, Chrysler approached Lotus to create a strict rally version of their Sunbeam three-door hatchback. Lotus, as you might imagine, rather enjoyed the
I don't know
challenge.
what this car is called in the... It's
Velvet
Chrysler
something.
something. Might have this car.
They took the rear-wheel
another
drive
brand.
hatchback and changed everything that matters. They stiffened the suspension, improved the anti-roll bars, and widened the transmission tunnel.
You wanna try it? Oh, just touch it, touch it.
I did it badly. I did it badly.
Touch it!
Reset.
Ah.
I did it badly. I told you. Of all the times.
The things, I think you need to do that there too.
I just went sideways. Very sideways.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna come back.
Oh my god.
I should have cut a little earlier because it was closer to it. But you only have sparingly amount of time to get across that.
I quite like sleeper
You could just
cars.
steal the dirt roads.
Did Alex ever tell you the story of what we got up to in Colorado? There was this sleeper car competition, you see. Let's just say
My
no
bad,
one was
that
ready
part.
for the Sunbeam.
Yeah, I guess we weren't ready for the Sunbeam. We're not ready for the Sunbeam.
Lotus never quite let go of the upgrade game. So in addition to building their own supercars, they upgraded cars from other marques too. The Lotus Carlton was one such aftermarket upgrade. Lotus took a respectable four-door Vauxhall saloon and turned it into a supercar. From the outside, there are a few signs that this is something special.
Oh my god, the
Wide
boss!
wheel arches, that sort of thing. But
The
under
boss!
that's where the magic starts.
The bus!
Just got to hit the fucking boss now! And I re-entered badly.
Alright.
Of course, I get the wrong number skill point.
69.
Yeah. 69. 69.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
The tyres were widened, and the tyre compound from the Lotus Esprit was used. To handle camber change issues,
Careful
they
on the
put in
corners.
the self-leveling suspension from the Opel Senator. The only upgrade they
Now
didn't
you're gonna have
put
to
in
blast it though.
was an electronic speed limiter.
I think
All
you have
of
time
this
to spare.
resulted in the Lotus Carlton,
Come on.
designated Type 104 by Lotus. A 177
Good.
miles per
So
hour
close.
supercar,
Yeah.
So close.
masquerading as a four-door saloon. Only 950 of these custom gems were built, and they've become something of a modern classic. The Lotus Carlton was an example of how to turn a
Right.
saloon into a supercar. But that's not the only thing Lotus got up to.
Where did you go?
In 1979, Chrysler approached Lotus
There
to
it is,
create a
go.
strict rally version of their Sunbeam three-door hatchback. Lotus, as you might imagine, rather enjoyed the challenge. They took the rear-wheel drive hatchback and changed everything that matters. They stiffened the suspension,
We'll cut the
improved
other
the
part.
anti-roll
Let's not cut
bars,
here.
and widened
I can see the part. You see it?
transmission.
It's like really close. We'll just do that one. How about that? Cut a little bit. Oh, it likes to spin though. Ooh. There, that's the part. Yeah. Oh. Careful. Oh, you don't have to cut there, but if you can, you can make it. It's fine. Okay, good.
Made it.
Good.
Made it.
Take the risk.
It
there.
almost makes you wonder if Lotus should do more conversion. That's a silly question, actually. Lotus should do more conversions. In fact, I'll call them right now.
That was quite the shortcut. Oof. I almost got the SRT Viper.
Two more. Three more now.
I honestly think
Jack.
these might be some of the most beautiful cars in the world. And the story of how it came about is, well, really British. Get in the car and let's get
Really?
this segment.
3 windshield wipers. I never knew
Yeah.
that.
Triple windshield wipers.
Jaguar is a bit of a favourite of mine.
Jaguar.
The company is almost 100 years
Jaguar.
old and was originally founded to build
Jaguar.
sidecars for motorcycles.
Yeah.
But this is the car that really set the
Great
bar.
motor.
The 1961 E-Type. When he saw it, Enzo Ferrari called it the most beautiful car in the world. High praise indeed. He wasn't alone in his admiration. Accolades have followed this car ever since. It's been in movies, comics, games, and TV shows. Unlike
the
some
man.
later cars in the mark, it wasn't
was
just
the
looks
man.
though.
Yeah, that was-
The E-Type was light and fast. It would do 153 miles an hour and stopped on innovative four-wheel brakes that were better than anything Ferrari or Porsche or even Mercedes-Benz had.
Buzz.
It was solid too, with a design based on the D-Type that won the 24 Hours of Le Mans
The car is still
3
very
years
fast
in a
for its
row.
time period.
At the roundabout,
Very fast.
take the second exit.
Anyone who owns an E-Type will tell you that the key to their reliability is to drive them regularly, as if you'd need the excuse. About 2,500 were built, and they're a common sight at auto shows, and surprisingly reasonably priced. All in all, an almost perfect Jaguar.
Almost.
The E-Type was the successor to the Le Mans winning D-Type. But what would that look like if Jaguar
this
designed
car
it
is-
today?
Yeah.
In 2013, Jaguar answered that question with the
I never
F-Type
see
Project
this Project
7,
7 though.
a spiritual
I
successor
see
to the
F-types,
E-Type,
but not
and
this one.
designed from the ground up to be the purest, most enjoyable Jaguar yet.
They're a good price.
For real?
Yeah,
Oh,
but this
this-
Project 7 one is rare. The
The car's
F-type
heritage
is just mad.
proudly displayed in the gorgeous D-Type
I mean, look at it.
curves and the
a big
distinctive
hunk.
aero punch
It's like a
behind
muscle
the
car.
driving position. But like the E-Type, it's not just a pretty place.
Oh, this is just straight line. Yeah, this is just.
Powered by a 5-litre V8 supercharged engine with a fully aluminium body, it's
V8 motor.
blisteringly fast. With a 0 to 60 speed of 3.8
Oh, watch out for that sharp
seconds,
corner.
and a top
Coming up.
speed of 186
Let go of the gas,
miles
a
an
bit.
hour. A car
turn
as
in.
beautiful as this must surely have been a carefully authored design.
There we go.
Actually, it started as a sketch by designer Cesar Pieri, thrown together one Friday in his free time. Jaguar's design director, Ian Callum, saw the sketch in a thumbnail on Cesar's computer during a meeting and asked him what it was. The rest is history.
Yeah.
250 Project 7s were built,
Be
as
careful.
both a successor to the E-Type and as a
Actually, no,
celebration
it just
of
plows
Jaguar's
right through it. It's so
victories
heavy.
at
Oh,
Le Mans.
fuck you!
Oh, it does? You just spun it? Damn it. There's only it's a very spare amount of time to get here. Oh, you spun it.
Don't worry, it will conjust your.
What
your
slide did
time
you
will
take?
count. Your time will count.
You gonna make it?
Yeah, I make it.
I think I speak for all of us when I say, thank heavens for Cesar's Friday afternoon doodle.
I just took the wrong line on the shortcut.
Well, opportunities came to him. He was a lucky guy, but he made it happen. Like, oh, what's that car? And now it's the rest is history. How that fortune made me get designs. Bam.
Porsche makes perfect cars after all. The most perfectly engineered cars.
Yeah. But when Jags are all out really GT cars at this point, executive saloons, and super saloons, and all that, takes luxury sedans.
We're
Number
almost done,
37.
but we've saved
Hey,
the
can I
good
try
stuff
joining you
for
guys? See if
last.
I can
A
actually
spot of
play.
rallying in the most British
Sure,
car of
why
them
not?
all.
Sure, why not?
Get in, strap in, and
Because I
let's
need to see if
nail
I
this
fixed
one.
it. It says that it's open and connected. Actually need to see the
Whoa!
There is one car built in Great Britain that is quite
Yeah.
fairly
This is a
considered one of
crazy
the most
Yay.
influential cars of the century. It's a surprisingly
Well,
spacious
yeah.
little city car with a side-mounted engine. It's an icon of
I'm
popular culture.
genuinely starting
It's
the
been built
Windows
on
settings
every
because
continent
it
as a
always
car
defaults to
factory.
max volume.
It's the Mini. The Mini Cooper
Volume.
S was built to be a performance
It blasts
machine
my ears
with
off every
deeper
time I launch my
engines,
fucking
twin
Forza.
carburetors, and front disc brakes.
Oh.
This scrappy little machine would go on to achieve
I didn't forgot
more
about
than
that.
30 racing victories in the 1960s and 1970s. A
You
Mini
take your
Cooper
time.
S flying
Oh
on
fuck!
the
I fucked it up! I fucked it up! I fucked it up!
raced
Fucked it up! Fucked it up!
first
Fucked it up!
at
Fuck!
the
I fuck!
I
I
didn't-
fuck! I fuck! I fuck! I
It's
fuck!
Carlo
okay.
Rally.
I thought
Driven
I didn't
by
have to
Paddy
go off road.
Hopper and Henry
I
Liddell,
I
this
shouldn't
was
go
the
off
last
road.
time an all
I was
British
like, oh.
crew would win the event.
I
know you
just
want more
took it a
time
bit
in that
later,
car,
the-
but we really do need to get this shot today.
Thing is, you should just take off your headset every time you enter FH because that's what I do.
I almost
And I
got
forget
the
to do that. That's the
shortcut.
issue.
How can you forget to do that? You want to suffer? You that sadistic? You want to blow your head
I'm
off?
waiting now.
Well, first off, I actually managed to fix that issue at one point. That volume didn't scream into my ear in ear rape volumes. But now, it doesn't work.
Oh, you mean Microsoft when you come in, not Forza?
Yeah, it didn't used to be this bad.
Oh. I
It's
usually leave it off when I
insane.
enter it.
I don't know. I'm gonna say this: Windows 10 is stupid. It's only getting worse.
Oh, it's gonna be Windows 11, so I mean.
No.
what's the problem?
Don't even talk about Windows 11. Windows 11 is a reskin of Windows 10, with even more restrictive requirements. You know what it means to
Yeah,
use
you
Windows
need a
11?
freaking TPN chip.
You need a minimum of a 2000 series Ryzen or an 8000 series Intel. Minimum to even play, to even use
Is it
Windows
i9?
11. No,
Well,
I
it's called
i7.
now,
Or
not,
honestly, it's just no. It doesn't matter if it's like an i7 or i3. It's a matter of the architecture, how new the system is.
Well, maybe
That's
just
what it
wait
is.
And see what they can prime out. Eventually.
There's literally
Just,
nothing to offer there that's new.
Well, maybe it's
It's-
still too early. We've got to wait.
Like I said, it's only a reskin. They're gonna release Windows 11 soon. Where I already seen
I'm
the
not gonna get it
preview.
like that fast though. Yeah.
I say don't even bother getting it in the first place. It's garbage.
I just can't upgrade it because I need the TPM chip.
Genuinely just avoid Windows 11
Not
because it's gonna be a
TPM.
mess because of how useless it is.
What was it
Sounds
called?
bad.
It's a chip that my motherboard doesn't have.
I know nothing about this stuff anymore. Unless I'm a techie, then yeah, I'll get it. But I'm just a regular consumer of this stuff, so I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, avoid Windows 11 because it's pointless.
All right, we'll do that.
I mean,
Good.
it will be pointless until support is.
Until Windows 10 is gonna be not supported, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I might have to upgrade my hardware
Regardless.
sooner than because
Yeah, I think I'll buy a PC or something. I don't know.
the problem is,
Yeah.
the problem is just you need a chip that your current hardware may or may not have.
Yeah.
It's a
I hate these
specific
new
chip.
updates. It's just why they don't think about stuff beforehand, and you got to keep moving on to the next and you just get pushed to consumer to get brand new stuff every time. I mean, I can understand planned obsolescence, but the fact that you need to update to the newest stuff every time, it's just, I mean, at least just 5 years beforehand support, it's okay, but that quickly.
Alright, I'm starting my own stream because
Make
I
anything
can
but
finally
longevity,
do
stupid
it.
software update. My
Okay.
Yeah.
God, so many
It's
things
just
to
that
list off.
because it's a mess. You can't predict. Honestly, most of these actions are there only to screw you up. To screw you over, generally
Yeah, like
speaking.
updating your phone every time. My phone's getting slower.
Yeah,
and
they
slower,
actually make it worse.
And now it's stopped.
Hell,
updating.
a lot of the thing is, at least one of my games on my phone that I play, they don't work anymore. I can't launch the game anymore. It just doesn't work.
18, and it
Okay, I'm
acts
launching the
even
story.
older than that.
The
Yeah, and it's just what was it? Planned obsolescence, extreme
planned.
consumerism, basically
We're
that.
almost done.
That's the whole point.
Capitalism,
But we
but
saved
Yeah.
the good
everything
stuff for
beforehand,
last.
so let it break, so
A
get a new
spot
one,
of
or
rallying
repair
in
it
the
or
most
something.
British
Yeah.
car of them all.
Yeah.
Throw money in it.
I need
Get
to
in,
also
strap
to
in,
get this
and
shit
let's
working. I need
nail
to
this
restart my
one.
PC.
Right now?
Yeah, I just like went away for like what was it, 10, 20, 30 seconds.
You got that stuff.
oh,
Yeah.
You got it solved. I see your frustration.
Oh.
There is one car
see.
built
Yeah,
in
at
Great
least.
Britain that is quite fairly
I mean, go through that stuff. I
considered one
wouldn't
of
be
the
here.
most
I'd be like
influential
cursing.
cars of the century.
every-
Yeah, you'd probably need to
It
go
is
to a
surprisingly
technician.
spacious
The
and
muscle,
physically
stop.
with
Learn
a
to
surround
brake,
sound
please.
engine. It's an
Sorry.
icon of
Jeez.
popular
No, I
culture.
braked a little early.
It's been built on every continent where there's a car factory.
Yeah, and the muscle was braking too late, pushing me. I need to. I'm his air brakes at this
The Mini
point.
Cooper S was built to be
He's
a
driving
performance
today. So
machine
he's not
with deeper engines,
Ugh.
twin carburetors, and
Internet's being
fastest
fucky.
brakes. This scrappy little machine would
It's
go
good
on to
now, but I
achieve
can't
more
have the
than
music
30
on.
racing victories in
Okay.
the 1960s
Open
and
up the-
1970s.
It's got a timer on that. I just stay on the
A Mini
roads.
Cooper S flying number 37
Touch it,
placed
touch
first
it.
at the
And then-
1964 Monte
Good
Carlo
shot,
Rally.
good shot.
Driven by Paddy Hopkirk and Henry Liddon, this was the last time all British crew would win the event. But
This is
not
only
the
part
last
one.
time a Mini would. At Monte Carlo in 1960,
Oh yeah, this is the least. This is not the requirement part.
Second and third positions. They
I
were
don't
all
trust that one, man.
disqualified.
But if you
I
can do
did it.
Had dimming headlamps. Not because they were winning everything in sight. In 1999, the Car of the Century award was presented to the most influential car of the 20th century. The Mini
There's always gonna be a part of me that's gonna hate PCs due to their
by the Model T Ford,
nonsensical way of
Fair.
braking,
I suppose.
or people who manage to break it in a way that's
would be sold,
make you
making
want
it
that
the
makes you
most
wonder
popular
how.
British car.
What was going through their mind to get to this point?
What do you mean the person using it or the person that made it?
Yeah, because you know how
And
some
then
people
in
destroyed their own
2000,
PCs.
BMW
They kept
resumed
a
production.
fan, or
Breathing new
well,
life into
it wasn't a
that
fan, but a
car.
heater next to the
If the
PC,
Mini of the
and it
1960s
and
had its
literally
sights
melts the
set on
PC.
roads of Monte Carlo, the X-rayed Countryman has its
There's
eyes
some
on
cases
How
like that.
next to the
A little
PC are we talking
tougher.
about?
Yeah, and they do not
Yes.
even give a shit if
Next
it
to
kills
PC?
their PC.
The
Yes.
deserts and
That's
rough
basically
terrain of
yes.
the Dakar
Extra
for starters.
close. That's yes.
A
Next to the
once
PC.
Yeah.
said that the only thing
Yes.
mini in this monster was the
It's
pedal.
it's
As
it's
far as I'm missing the point, I think.
there are no words that I can use to properly describe their stupidity. It's
The
insane.
X-Rayed Countryman is much, much bigger than the Mini Cooper. It has to be. A stage of the Dakar demands literally tons of gear. You could call it a tank. It does rather sound like one.
Hit anything. Oh, that's fine. As long as you stay on the road, guys.
Okay, I took it at a bad angle.
Why?
Turn around when it is safe to
Stay
do
on the
so.
road, guys.
Why me?
You'll get it. Yeah, you're really close. Just skip it a little bit. You're like really close to the
There's a
finish
big-
line.
there's a
X-Rayed
big
division
cut.
set out to build
Yeah, yeah,
this
you
thing.
can
They
afford
had
a cut.
one goal in mind. Winning
The way the
the
road's
Dakar.
set up,
And
it'll
they did
certainly
it
help you.
every year, from 2012 to
Why?
2015.
Every time. Are you gonna reset me? Yes, you are.
If it takes
I'm.
time.
I
Yeah,
will.
35 seconds.
Best time is yours.
Turn right.
Yeah, you already see you finished
It's
it.
designed to be driven for
yeah.
6 weeks over deserts
You're not
and
the
What if
only
you guys
one.
don't make it?
Five
There's
We
more.
miles
literally hit the
above
same
sea
tree
level. And it still
at
has
the
its
same
car
time.
patch on a nice bit of
bad.
grass.
I'm just using
Okay.
driving. tools.
I'm literally being a potato.
I'm not good with oversteer. I like driving.
I'm driving worse than a
Owners come and
potato.
go.
This
The
was a bit of an
heritage
unstable
car in the Mini
oversteer.
is more than who owns the
Like,
keys
it's
the
hard to
shop.
recover.
I
That-
fully
that's the
expect
kind I
to
don't
see
like.
Mini's wings flying for another century.
I mean, what can be said, really?
Damn, I was fast. I did it hundreds
Yeah.
of times to get that fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I kind of know these parts. I might leaderboard
Very
stuff
good.
to an FH5. But my all.
I
my
honestly
footage-
wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you did that. For me, most of my efforts would be going towards just growing, doing as much as I possibly can to improve myself. That would be my goal, basically.
Last one of history, and we can do
you-
something else.
This is the Aston, or it could be the Jag. Well, not the Jag, the Bentley. Either
This
one.
is quite
Oh,
the
sh-
story.
manly.
At Le Mans
The
in
part 2
1930s.
is just oh
Gentleman
you have to
racers,
touch one
heroic
point and come
driving,
back.
And a personal
Yeah.
hero
Oh, yeah.
of mine.
yeah.
Take good care of the cars, though. Both of them are mine.
You have
The
no
sad thing
shot.
about these Bentleys is they are one of the most unreliable things in existence.
It's Volkswagen. Yeah. It's a Volkswagen.
Bentley. A company
Also
founded
Volkswagen?
in 1919
I
in
believe so, yeah.
Cricklewood,
This is a
North
Volkswagen.
London, and purchased by
Hmm.
Rolls-Royce in the 30s.
Anything past
A company synonymous with both racing
2000?
and luxury.
is Volkswagen.
Perhaps the best example I know
Bentley,
of those two extremes of British
Bugatti.
engineering.
I'll read it.
For almost a century,
It looks like
every Bentley was hand-built to exacting standards.
Don't do that either.
So at the beginning of the 21st century,
I'm just-
Oh my
I-
God.
built their first mass-produced
I
cars.
oh no.
Damage.
There were a great
Oh,
many
no.
questions.
There's damage.
Doing?
You're right,
Oh my
not to
goodness, I'm
worry.
just
Just-
chilling.
Let's try another take.
I wasn't the one who damaged it this
Guys,
time.
you're supposed to be elegant in this stuff. Listen to the
Do
what you
not
say.
scratch
You
it.
have- You
Do
have to
not
just
scratch
drive
it.
the car.
I didn't expect that I would accumulate this much damage. I barely did anything.
That's a lot of damage.
Bro, I only did one jump. That's it.
Ooh.
And maybe a couple of boars, but that was barely anything. How is that
Oh.
terminal damage? Okay, this time I'm actually gonna be a bit more careful with
Yeah.
that.
Braking, turning, you guys are all over the place.
This is
They're
quite a
just heavy
story.
drivers.
Bentley at Le Mans in the 1930s.
Here's my
Gentlemen
yards.
racers,
You're supposed to be
heroic
driving with finesse
driving,
and delicacy.
a personal
Yeah, that's
Yes.
design.
Yeah.
Good care of the
You
cars, though.
Also, it's guys,
Both
been a
of them
while.
are mine.
Yes. Holy shit. Man, I haven't heard that in a fucking century.
There's the damage.
Bentley, a company founded in 1919 in Cricklewood.
But also,
North
it's great to
London,
see you again,
and
Korea.
purchased by Rolls-Royce in the
I think.
30s.
Oh, how you
Yeah, I was
doing?
A
going-
company synonymous with
Oh, yeah,
both
hi,
racing
y'all.
and luxury.
How-
And we
on
can,
your
I can
stream?
finally stream this
Example I know
game
of those
after
two extremes of
getting a
British
PC.
engineering.
What's on your
For
stream?
almost a century,
Yeah.
every Bentley was hand
Oh, no.
to exacting
Oh
standards.
no!
So at the beginning of the 21st century,
Oh, not
they
again!
revealed their first mass-produced
Not so
car.
please.
There
Don't,
were a
don't
great
make
many.
the same
Come
mistake
back.
I
I'm fine,
did.
I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. No
Yeah, yeah,
panico. I'm fine.
The move to mass production has done nothing to blunt the Bentley experience.
Meh.
The 2017 Continental Supersport is responsive, fast, and beautifully designed.
Oh fuck! Not again!
Yeah, we're doing a story to help the muscle finish these things.
Is Curio there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Been a long time.
It brings together
Yeah.
all-wheel drive,
Very long
amplified
time.
bonnet sides and side
Indeed.
skirts
Oh,
to
fuck.
create
I
the
almost
most
gone
powerful performance
Paladin.
car
Unexpected,
You wanna
but
hit
a
the-
pleasant
ever
surprise.
built.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the
It
brakes
is.
there. Yeah.
Fuck!
You want to be careful of the.
But never forget,
That's what
Not
yeah.
because there
competitive
was
racing, and the Bentley Continental embraces that.
Just stay on.
there
just stay on
was
the-
a
2007,
car
a
incoming.
largely standard
I mean,
Continental
a car on
Speed
my
GT
lane, and
broke
then
the
there was
fastest
another
record
car
for
going
flying
oncoming, and
kilometre
I tried
on
to
the
get involved.
frozen Baltic Sea. And then in 2011, they broke their own record. 205 miles an hour.
Jesus Christ, the
both
brakes. Are you
ways,
serious?
on ice.
Whoa!
Gorgeous
You
Grand
can't.
Touring.
I made
Bentley is
It says I didn't make it,
excellence.
but I did not make it.
Are you alright? Take a
What did you
moment,
do,
then let's
Flip?
do that bit again.
No.
What just happened?
You hit the porta potties.
No, I only hit a couple of fences, and that basically skyrocketed my damage.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause it
Oh!
rolls across the ground or the top.
Oh
of the car
my
and-
god, I thought it was gonna be my fault again. Gosh.
That's what happens when you have too many people.
Yeah, that can happen.
I just made it, and it said you didn't make it. I'm like, I was just there.
Oh my god.
Literally, I touched it. It's like you didn't make it. It was like, what do you mean? I made it.
This is quite the story.
Talk about some you.
Bentley at Le Mans
but
in
no,
the
it's us.
1930s. Gentlemen
Yeah.
racers, heroic
That's how it is with
driving,
team-based
and a
stuff.
personal
We
hero
fail
of
as a
Take
team.
good
Doesn't
care
matter
of
whose
the
fault it
car,
is.
both of you on mine.
You fail!
You hit right there, and as soon as they touch it, it's like you didn't make it as they made it. But
Yeah.
it's like you did not finish this race. I'm like, I'm clearly finished. The
Bentley. A company founded in 1919.
The
in
thing is, this ain't even
Cricklewood,
the worst
North
part.
London.
It's like part 2.
Yeah.
Purchased by Rolls-Royce in the
You
Yeah.
have to do this for yourself.
Hey,
with
I got
them.
the middle.
company synonymous with both racing
LMAO.
perhaps
A.M.A.
the best example I know of those
Convoy,
two
convoy.
extremes of British
Somebody
engineering.
Convoy.
For almost a century, every Bentley was hand-built to exacting standards. So at the beginning of the 21st century, when Bentley
Oh,
revealed their
goodness.
first mass-produced
That traffic.
car,
Whoa.
there were a great
What is this
many
one doing?
questions. The car
Yeah,
was the
that bad,
Continental
please.
GT,
That traffic.
Very close.
elegant grand
Very close.
tourer that combined a racetrack pedigree with exquisite style and all the power you could need.
Way up to the beaches near the castle.
No, by nothing are fast cars, but 2 or 3 tons
The
of
move to mass
British
production has done
excellence.
nothing to
Yeah.
blunt the Bentley experience.
British excellence.
The 2017
stuff.
Continental
I mean,
Supersport is
the
responsible
British have a
for
good history of
fast
making
and
like good cars, like the
beautifully
Ford
designed.
GT40, but they make some like nice sports cars, but they for
What
the
about Lotus Elise?
yeah, that's nice, but the British can't make a reliable car to save their lives.
It brings together all-wheel
Seriously.
drive,
I mean, there's some
carbon
stuff.
fiber bonnet sides and
I mean, there's some
side
stuff
skirts
that's like
to create the
okay,
most powerful
like a Ford S. Oh
focused
god.
car the company has ever built.
Oh no!
What the fuck? Could we make
What
it
the
look
Collision! Collision totaled.
Oh!
We died, bro. I'm dying. The thing is, I'm driving concocting because I can't predict what's gonna happen next. So I'm just trying to make it all like fancy in there. And then it's come on, guys. Jeez,
Oh,
God
yes.
damn it.
freaking totaled. Like, how did he go that high?
I hit a traffic car, then you hit me.
Totaled from drag racing.
Oh man, all it takes is 3 seconds.
This is quite the story.
Crash,
Yeah,
you get a
come on.
slow-mo saying totaled
1930s.
afterwards.
Gentleman racers, heroic.
Ah.
A personal hero of mine. Take good care of the cars, though. Both of them are mine.
This is pretty much CBT.
Man, I'm just like chilling, and then stuff's happening. Ugh.
Same.
That's the
just
problem with this
getting
stuff.
over
You
here.
can't
A company
predict it.
founded in 1919 in Cricklewood, North London, and purchased by
The thing is,
Rolls-Royce
I was
in the
like going into the corner. I see a traffic car. Oh no, I can't dodge that. I hit that. You hit me. You just
Double
damage
traffic
them,
car.
man. That ain't cool, man.
Extremes of British engineering. For almost a century, every Bentley was hand.
God, we're gonna hear this speech way too much.
So at the beginning of the 21st century, when
So it's not as bad as LA Racer.
Car, there were a
Daytona!
great many options.
Yeah.
The
Donut.
Continental GT, an elegant
Did you guys do
grand
LA
tourer
Racer?
that combined
Yeah, I
a
didn't do that one
racetrack
yet.
pedigree with
Oh, we're gonna
exquisite
do it.
style and all the power you could need.
Over the top of the hill.
Okay, no damage.
The
so
move to
far.
mass production has done nothing to blunt the Bentley experience. The 2017 Continental Supersport is responsive, fast, and beautifully designed.
Watch out for Land Rover.
I noticed them.
Yeah, so it too.
That's
It brings together all-wheel drive, carbon fiber bonnet sides and side skirts to create the
Mazda.
most powerful, performance-focused car the company has ever built.
careful of this corner coming up. We can spend all the time we want.
Mm-hmm.
But never forget, Bentley's pedigree is racing, and the Bentley Continental
Another
embraces
sharp one.
that. In 2007, a largely standard Continental Speed GT
break
broke
much
Bugatti's
their,
record
the
for
muscle.
the flying kilometer on the frozen Baltic Sea. And then in 2011, they broke their own record. 205 miles an hour, both ways. on ice. Even when building these gorgeous grand tours,
Yeah, I wouldn't buy one of these,
Bentley
though.
is
Maybe the
driven
old ones.
to excellence.
Oh, you like the Terroir? Unfortunately, they aren't that reliable, as like I said
I know.
before. But yeah, they're nice to have. If you can get one that's like for good condition, and maybe you can make a custom job out of it. That doesn't make it like a heap of junk.
No damage at
Today,
all.
Bentley means modern,
Hey,
Part one.
luxury and
3.
elegance.
What's up?
And now
That's far
part
from
two.
the full story.
All right, what shit shower should we expect? Oh
The,
no.
8-liter thing.
Oh no!
A century ago,
The thing is, you
Bentley
have to
meant
be
something
really
else
fast with this.
entirely.
And avoid
It
damage
meant
again.
Le Mans. In 1930, eccentric
Not this
racing
one, this is a
owner
timer
Dorothy
based.
Paget financed a rather special
based.
Bentley at the Le Mans.
It's across the
It was
beach.
a 4.5-litre
I hope so.
supercharged masterpiece, driven by Sir Henry Bentley Boy Birkin. It posted the fastest time on the day, but it failed to finish.
Unreliable. Keck.
Heck.
Yeah.
Oh, drag race.
But what a race it was. Sir Henry's courageous driving forced Rudolf Caracciola's 7-litre Mercedes out of the race at the cost of his own.
Hey, no Pontarino!
In doing so,
I
he
see.
handed the day to the Bentley Sixes. A gentleman racer indeed.
77.
Sir Henry
Oh,
knew
stay
he
that
didn't
position.
have anything to prove. In 1929, the adventurer Mrs. Mary Victor Bruce had already driven the resolutely modern 4.5-litre Bentley at Montlhéry, setting distance,
Oh, you
speed,
just go
and
there.
endurance records. The Bentley's performance so annoyed Ettore
I don't know if we
Bugatti
have to go
that
back.
he
and turn
called
around.
it the world's
Touch it.
fastest lorry.
I got it.
Okay,
The
that's
blower
it.
had the last laugh. though.
Yeah.
In 2012, it was sold at auction.
I don't know.
for
Very
£4
difficult to
million,
drive in a straight line, right?
which is more than enough to buy. a
But I know
really
what you mean about it being
fancy
difficult.
truck, if you're keeping score.
The timer is super short.
Yeah, it's real tight.
Maybe we're trying to do leaderboards there, which is absolutely difficult. But yeah. Like, how can you leaderboard a straight line? And with the same car, when
Okay,
it's the same
but
car, it's pretty much-
okay, McLaren, but my dreams may change once I get running better hardware.
What am I gonna do next?
And
But you
I will
agree
be
with
running
Ettore?
a bunch of games
Yeah.
aside from
Kuya
Forza
agrees
series.
to. Yeah, Kuya agrees with Ettore. That's the world's fastest lorry. Yeah. I mean, it behaves like one.
Lorry.
It's as heavy as one. So it makes sense. Actually, let's go to Bentley. I think I've tuned it.
Sounds like this documentary's gonna
Bruh.
be
You know,
yeah?
we finished this thing.
4.5, and it weighs 3,000 pounds. I think this was I think this was. Wait for. Eh.
Maybe do playground or...
Yeah. Let's do playground.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do freaking playground before I close the stream. On my end. Okay, keep going to yours. Ooh, for a rear wheel drive car, this thing rips set on.
Mm.
Oh,
Bring it!
Like, fucking excuse me.
you gonna start it?
The muscle's the lead. Yeah, he has to start it.
I'm already there though. If you transfer, it's
I don't
instant.
know why the fuck did I freaking press the freaking button.
Question: does the muscle actually have all the boards regarding
Yes,
travel?
Yeah, you do have the
It helped them out.
teleporting boards.
Good.
Out with them.
So
Good.
I have
good.
free TP. Just this
Whack.
another round of playground, then I'll finish up this my own stream. Bonk. And it got me a freaking reward. Well spin. Nice. A car. It's a polo.
The,
Is there a card I'd like to?
And
This one. Where's my thing? It's here. Ish. Question: can it do the thing I want it to do?
what thingy?
Oh, simple thing.
this.
So was ready for to begin?
I'm just waiting.
Okay.
Yep. Nah, this don't do it. I also actually would like to have body kits that actually improve handling on
Yeah,
cars.
that's gonna happen. They really need to put it on the seats.
Yeah, but we can't guarantee that. So actually, I do wonder how well does it actually, what was it? How well does it keep track of your achievement score, or whatever that kind of stuff, if you're on a different platform?
I'm pretty sure it's the same like this one. It kind of was a transfer. Like you were saying that. To me, it looked like it. And you still have to drive it. No one didn't see you talk about the drive it tires. They're gonna be all over the place if you do Horizon Solo. I saw it in the the trailers. They're like everywhere. It's like my God, they did this again. Ugh. You saw the cars all over the place, right? The drive tires. Yeah, you're gonna be hitting them for Horizon Solo because my internet gets effed up when I have to do Horizon Solo, which is very likely what we're doing now. Do like jobs.
Not so many people today at this hour.
It's Tuesday. Sure.
Yeah, boy.
It's train Tuesday.
Well, if nothing happens, then I have to close this stream. I mean, nothing's happening now.
Yeah, fortunately.
Yeah.
Bruh. Actually, what is this thing
I
that
don't know
I
if I can
like this
cancel
one?
the matchmaking.
You don't want to wait that long?
Yeah, count on the final leg. If nothing happens in a few minutes, I have to finish the stream and go away.
What you gonna do?
Just eat something, grab something to eat, and at that time I may be unattended on my computer. I have to make something to eat, some coffee, and sandwiches.
Uh.
Yeah. And at that time my computer will be unattended.
Hmm.
schedule the evening times.
Well, I guess that is all for today. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Shit! You gonna leave now, or just go? It's a session.
No, I mean from the stream. I'm talking to the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? You gotta.
Yeah.
There's a session.
I mean, I'm still gonna be in the game. It's just I'm gonna finish up this stream.
Rogan,
Oh.
you actually left the convoy. You're actually by yourself.
Oh.
What do you mean? I got.
I'm also searching for an online session for your convoy,
I'm already in an event.
but we
What?
didn't.
Oh, I don't.
It bugged, didn't it? Didn't it?
Yeah,
It was
bugged.
supposed to happen. Damn it! F this.
Yeah,
I got
F
it.
this. I'm switching session. I'm finding a new session.
I'm the only one.
Yeah, you're the
Yeah.
only one. The
How many times? How many?
matchmaking took a lot of time. There was nothing going on. Anyway, thanks for coming in for the stream. As always, drink plenty,
Yeah.
stay healthy, eat plenty, and have fun.
Yeah.
See you all next time, and I let you all with NFS 13 stream, since he's also
Yeah, I'm
streaming the game.
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
Yep. The link is on the chat.
Well,
See
that
you
was
next time.
Yeah. Well, it's not the correct term that I was still doing it, but I just started it again. But hey.
Oh, it's a 1v1.
Wait, so you actually got.
See ya.
I
So you
so
actually
wanna
got.
do this, but I gotta leave it, right? Damn. I want to do this 1v1, but